Hi, BookTube. Jim here for Mystery and Mayhem. Today I wanted to do the kindness tag for a Tag Tuesday, created by Kaitlin over at Bandy's Books. So let's get right into it. Question number 1 is, how do you practice kindness in your day-to-day life? Well, I'm going to be blunt here, but my first thought is don't be a dick. It doesn't cost anything to be kind to somebody, to wish them a good day. It doesn't take any effort to ask how their day is going. And if you do that, the payoff might be surprising to you. I mean, if somebody's gruff or untalkative and you're kind to them, they might turn around and be kind to you, and you might just make their day. So yeah, I always make a habit of, if I go up to a cashier, say, hi, how are you today? And then when I've done the transaction, I'll tell them to have a good day, and I'll smile. And as I said, it costs nothing and it takes no effort at all to do. And it would be to your benefit to do that. So question number 2, what is the kindest thing that's happened to you on BookTube? Well, BookTube's an amazing, kind, welcoming place. And there's been a few people who've done kind things for me. I mean, from Ollie, before I even started, in comments, giving me helpful hints about how to start my BookTube. Mark over at Book Time with Elvis inviting me for Dr. November to a live stream, and he had no reason to do that. I mean, I'm fairly new, and he didn't know how I'd do, but he was nice enough to invite me to the live stream for the Dr. November challenge. And Steve Donahue giving me some nice words on his channel, and Roy Reads Anything did the same, gave me a bit of a shout out, and that means the world, and it's very much appreciated to all of them. So it's hard to pinpoint one person, but in general, where I think they're all just amazing, welcoming people. Next question. Who, in your opinion, is one of the kindest booktubers out there? And again, refer to my last answer. I can't pinpoint it to one person. And I think what I want to do is make a practice of doing the same for others that people did for me. Just to be kind and welcome them to BookTube, and not judge them on what they decide to read or put on their channel. I mean, everyone is valid. Everyone's channel and their interests, it's all valid, it's all interesting, and it's all amazing. And I would never presume to judge somebody based on what they read. Number 4, what is a book that reminded you to be more kind? Well, I got this book when it came out, Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday, and it talks about the stoic belief. But it also goes pretty in depth about, how to be a better person. And to be a better person, you have to be kind to people. And there's a chapter in here with a quote I'm going to read out loud to you. The gift of free will is that in this life we can choose to be good or we can choose to be bad. We can choose what standards to hold ourselves to and what we will regard as important, honorable, and admirable. The choices we make in that regard determine whether we will experience peace or not. And you are what you put out there. You are what you believe, and if you're putting out into the world positivity and kindness, that's what you'll get in spades, back in spades. And if you put out negativity and just bad mojo, that's all you'll get back. And you've got nobody to blame but yourself. So that's a very good book, highly recommended, and I want to get more of his books. It's just a good books to read to improve your life and feel better about yourself and about others. Next question. Can you think of a fiction book that focuses on themes of kindness? Well, I read this book quite a while back by Paulette, Jiles, News of the World. And in that character, Captain Kidd, he's lost his wife. He's wandering the west of the United States after the Civil War. Probably doesn't have much purpose to life anymore, but he comes across this orphan girl that he wants to try to get back to her the remaining members of her family, and he just does it out of the kindness of his heart. And he's a very awesome character in this book, a very kind character, and he does it for no other reason than to be kind. There's no ulterior motive, no agenda. And again, that's a very good book, and I was happy to get this copy. So if you haven't read this book and you want to feel good about on life in general, this is a good book to read. And as I said, I'm happy to have it. Next question. How do you think you could make BookTube a kinder place, individually and as a community? Follow people's channels, comment on them, support them however you can, share their channel if possible, give them positive, constructive comments. Don't belittle what they do. Don't talk negatively about what they do. Just be there for them. Watch their videos. Both individually and as a community. I was so surprised when I started BookTube how positive this community is and how welcoming the community is. And it's just a pleasure to be part of it. And I hope to keep these going, and that I'm around doing these for a while. So number 7, say some kind words about one of your favorite BookTube channels. Well, one of my favorite channels is Roy over at Roy Reads Anything. It's just such a pleasure to watch his videos, him and his wife, Jenny, and they just have just humorous, awesome banter between the two of them, and they're just, it's just a good channel to watch, and it makes me feel good when I watch it. So I'll post his link down below, so you can follow him as well if you don't already. Number 8, share a new or small BookTube channel. I didn't really write anything down for these last 2, but I'm going to post a couple down below in regards to that last number 8 question. And number 9, tag some friends. I won't tag anybody, but if you watched this and you enjoyed it, consider yourself tagged. So I just wanted to do a real quick video for Tag Tuesday, because I haven't done one for a while, and it's a little rainy out there, and I decided I'd better get one out there for everyone. So thank you for watching. Take care and keep reading.